All right, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at a 12-bar blues riff. Now, this is probably one of the most used riffs in rock and blues music. Even if you're not into that kind of music, this is still a really, really important guitar riff to know. It's fun to play. This is a great starter guitar riff, but it's going to be one that you'll probably be playing the rest of your life. It's fun and it's relatively simple if you can get your fingers moving, and we're really just hitting two strings at the same time and following this pattern throughout the guitar riff. So if you can learn the pattern and just kind of get your fingers to the point where we can stretch them out from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret, then you'll do just fine with this one. So let's take a look at it. And remember, with blues sort of shuffle music, we're gonna go for the chug 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 sort of rhythm. So let me play it for you first, and then we'll take a look at it. All right, so let's slow it down now and just talk about where our fingers are going and how exactly we're doing this. So we're actually going to be playing in the key of A, and what we're doing is we're sort of playing the beginning of, an A chord that looks like this. But all we're doing is just focusing on two strings, and particularly for this chord, we're focusing on the 5th string and the 4th string. So that's the A string and the D string. So we're just going to leave our first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. And then we don't have to hit or fret any other strings. I'm sort of using my first finger to mute the other strings, just so that when I'm strumming, when I'm kind of doing the rhythm with my picking hand, I can, I don't have to worry about hitting those strings if I'm muting them. And so the idea behind this guitar riff is that we're playing two strings at the same time. So we're playing the open string, and then the string right next to it with our finger on the 2nd fret. And then we're just moving to the 4th fret using our 3rd finger, and we're still playing the open string at the same time. So we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the whole bar, and that's the whole pattern. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we play that. In the 4-bar blues, we're playing that chord, that part of the riff, for 4 bars. So we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3rd bar, 4th bar, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move to the D string, and we're going to take that exact same pattern, but now we're just going to move it to the open D, and our first finger is going to go on the 2nd fret. So we're going to play that same pattern, but we're just moving to different strings. So remember, that's the shuffle rhythm pattern that I was using there. And then we go back to the A. For 2 bars. Then we're going to go to the E. Now, to get to the E, we're just going to play the low E string, and then our first finger is going to be playing the 2nd fret, and then just like the other chords, we're placing our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. So now we're going. And then we jump across a couple strings to get to the D pattern. So I just went to the D string and then I'm fretting the G string. And then back to the A string, so the open A, and then fretting the D string. And then I'm going to play the E again one last time for 1 bar. And then I always like to resolve. So this riff is in the key of A, so I'm going to end on the A chord. All right, so let's play this through slowly together. And what I'm going to do is I'll count us in, and then we're gonna try the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you try it on your own. Set a tempo that feels comfortable for you, that you can play, and then you can speed it up to sort of challenge yourself to see if you can play it faster. So let's go back to the beginning of the song. We're going to play the A for 4 bars, and then we move to the D for 2 bars, back to the A for 2 bars, the E for 1 bar, D for 1 bar, A for 1 bar, and then E for 1 bar, and then we can resolve it on the A. All right, so let's go like this. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more bar, and then move to the D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, back to A. Now E, D, to A. E, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A. All right. It's a fun riff. It's fun to play. It's something that you're going to hear lots. You've probably heard lots in old rock and roll music and in blues music. And it's something that we'll probably continue to hear for many years. So might as well learn it and have fun with it. All right, we'll see you for another lesson.